This video is going to take you through how to enter new gilts and also how to remove them for culls and deaths, and just explain the reasons why it's slightly different from the other data input windows. So to put new animals in, we can either click on an entry icon we've got set up there, or you can go through Sows and Boars, Entry, and just click on Entry there. Here is the data entry screen for entry. It basically is literally that. It doesn't hold the previous information of gilts that you've entered in the past. To bring that information up, you just click on Animal and choose Active Animals, or you can also go through Sows and Animal in the same sort of way. So basically what you do is enter the new information up here. So we've got a new animal coming in, and we're going to call it 999. It's asking for its entry date into the herd. We'll enter it on the 3rd of the 1st, 14. Give it a birth date, which for it was 01/08/13. We can also put a breed code in, so this is landrace, so we put in LR, and also an ear tag, its second ID, which is A130. The animal is now entered into the system. You can then obviously carry on, put other animals in. You can use your star button to change the information or to copy the information from above. Once it's put in, you'll see it'll then populate the information down here. So I'll just click on refresh down here. You can see 999 has now been entered, 3rd of the 1st, all the information has been filled out. And you can see its ear tag there, and all previous entries of gilts are shown on the screen as well. So on this Active Animals tab, you can then use this to search for particular information. So if you wanted to search for a second ID, if it lost its primary ID, you can just come into here, type in, let's say 130, and it'll find the animal that has ear tag 130. And then we just right click and choose Clear Filter, and then click on Refresh, and you're back to the latest information. And that's how you put in individual animals for entry, so gilts, that sort of thing. When it comes to removal, if we just close them down, it's the same thing. Click on Removal, which is there. We'll just move that to the side, and we'll bring up the culled animals option from within there. And what this holds is all down at the bottom here is all the previous culls that you've put into the system. Again, the removal screen is literally just for data input. It doesn't hold the existing information. This is where this is down the bottom here. So all you do is come into here, type in the number of the animal you want to get rid of, the date of the removal, so let's say the 5th. The type column, this is important, this is a new feature where you can then come into here and choose. You have to choose one of these options. So slaughtered is culled, you've got sold, euthanized obviously being shot, dead, sold pregnant, or even missing. So this animal was culled, so we just choose slaughter. You can either obviously click on it or just choose 1 for slaughter, 4 for dead, 3 for euthanize, just type it on your keyboard. So we're going to choose 1 for slaughter. The price of the animal, £150 is what we got back for it. The cause of its removal was code 1, which is barren. You can see the last event status of the animal comes up automatically just to show that she's a parity 4 animal. She's currently pregnant. So 148 is now in. We could go through and put the rest of our culls into the system there. If we come down to the culled animals section here, just refresh it, you'll see 148 is now showing. You can see that was its entry date into the herd, its birth date. Obviously it's female. You can see we're on its exit date here. What we've put on the above screen is now showing. And again, we can use the filter line if we wanted to find a particular information or animals that animals that fit certain criteria. Obviously you can do it with dates. So if you wanted to see all the animals that had gone on a particular date, let's say the 31st to the 12th, you can see that's there, and then it just finds all the animals there. There's 3 of them, and there they all are. So that's how you enter new gilts and also remove animals.